Hey guys, I'm Heidi, and as you can probably tell, I'm new here to Interrobang YA. I'll be coming at you every other Thursday with vlogs, and I'm really excited to be here. I thought for this very first video I'd be really creative and just kind of do an intro video. So I'm going to quick tell you briefly some things about me, and then I'm going to give you a few bookish / geeky facts, just to let you get to know me a little bit better, because I'm nosy, and I always want to know a lot about people, so I just thought I would share some fun stuff. So first of all, just a little bit about me. I blog at YABibliophile.com, and as the title suggests, it is a young adult book blog where that kind of fits in with Interrobang YA. I assume you kind of know just by the fact that I'm here that I love young adult literature. It's something I'm very passionate about. I work as a middle school librarian or library media specialist, whatever you want to say. And I work with 7th and 8th graders, so it's a lot of fun, and I get to talk a lot about middle grade literature and some young adult literature as well, but there's so much out there that I just love, and not all of it is stuff that is really something my students are going to get into, so that's kind of why I started my blog, to promote books and authors and reading, and that kind of fit, like I said, very nicely with Interrobang YA. So now to some random kind of, I think, fun facts about me, or just kind of my bookish habits, things that you might not know, or you might if you follow me on Twitter. I'm HMZ1505, or if you've been at my blog, you probably know this one. My very favorite author ever is John Green. Abundance of Catherine's is my favorite of his books. I did read his newest one, The Fault in Our Stars, and I absolutely loved it. I was a wreck though, like I was bawling from page 210 till the end, like sobbing. It was not pretty. But some other books that I've loved, I'm a huge fan of The Great Gatsby. I love the era, the setting, the story. To Kill a Mockingbird is another favorite of mine. I think those two are pretty self-explanatory. You probably have heard of those. A Prayer for Owen Meany by John Irving is one of my all-time favorite books ever. It's a great story of friendship and life and just grief and love and all sorts of amazing things, and it's just fabulous. And just telling you about it right now makes me want to reread it again. So A Prayer for Owen Meany, another favorite of mine, and Water Lily by Ella Cara Deloria. The author is Sue herself. This is the story of a Dakota woman, Water Lily, and it's her life from being born until she gets older, and I loved it. The woman who wrote it studied the culture, and her goal was kind of to preserve the Dakota traditional culture. And it's really interesting that she did it from the perspective of a woman, because some of the stories are less known. So it's just a really amazing read. If you like historical, it is fiction, but it's totally based on actual fact and how life would have been. So amazing book, Water Lily. So favorite authors, some of my favorite books. Now some kind of random bookish / geeky things about me. I collect old books, particularly copies of Heidi, as that is my name. And I think I kind of fell into this. Like people just started giving them to me. Because it's my name, but I think it's kind of fun, and I have a number of copies. I also collect mostly any books that have interesting covers, like older ones or funny titles, but also Jean Stratton Porter. I love her books. This one, A Girl of the Limberlost, is one of her most well-known. It was made into a movie. Freckles and the Magic Gardener, a couple of my other favorites of hers. She does a lot. I'm just kind of like there's a lot of natural stuff, and like a lot of flora and fauna and things like that as well. But these I recommend to people who like Little Women or Anne of Green Gables or Caddy Woodline or that kind of story. Jean Stratton Porter is for you. I also am a huge Jane Austen fan. I do have the annotated Pride and Prejudice, which I loved reading and finding out all the extra little extra facts about either the word choice or what things meant or any of that kind of stuff. But really, even more than reading them, I love watching the movies. Like I can just put these on and happy place. And I also love reading continuations of Pride and Prejudice, or like retellings, modern day continuations of like in the time period. I love that kind of stuff. Again, it's kind of candy. And then the last thing, kind of the things I geek out about. I'm a huge, Hunger Games, I'm wearing the shirt, but I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. The books, the movies, everything, I love it. So much fun, so much fun. I'm also a big Star Wars geek. I actually got this Han Solo action figure for Christmas. I don't collect the action figures, but my friend knew that I have a huge crush on Han Solo. Not Harrison Ford, Han Solo. And so she bought me the action figure. I like the original ones, like the first 3 that were made. I also love the Lord of the Rings. The books, the movies, all are amazing. So much fun. I cannot wait for The Hobbit to come out. Something that's not so much bookish. I don't know if you can see behind me up here. It's a framed picture, and it is of a police box. which is basically the TARDIS from Doctor Who. So I just kind of embrace my geekiness. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me, some of my bookish habits or just geeky things that I love. If you have any comments or suggestions, I would love to hear more from you. I have some ideas of videos that I might like to make, but I would love to get your feedback to see what you want to see. I'm open to a lot of different ideas. So yeah, I'm super thrilled to be a part of this channel. I really admire the other people who are doing it, so it's really great to be affiliated with. And I hope you enjoyed this video, learning more about me, and I can't wait to see what we have in store. Bye.